Hello everyone. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for watching. I've been thinking about the book of Judges. I just finished reading through there. And one of the lines in the book says, there was no king and every man did that which was right in his own eyes. And that got me thinking about accountability. Well, when I was a kid, I had 4 brothers. And we had this little thing called the dog house. There was a plaque that hung on the wall, and it had little puppy dogs hanging on a nail, and each one of those dogs had one of our names on it. Mine had Mark on it. And it had an empty dog house with another nail in it. So when you got in trouble, Mom would take your little puppy dog and put it in the dog house, and when Dad came home, they would discuss what type of punishment you might get. So in other words, we had rules in my house when I was growing up. And if you broke the rules, there was going to be a consequence. Now, it didn't take too many times of that before the other puppies started to avoid the doghouse because, they saw what happened to the one that got in there. Well, some people take longer to learn than others. So I spent a lot of time in that doghouse. But it taught me something. It taught me that there are rules in life. And when you break the rules, there are consequences. Well, I'm a man. I can do whatever I want. I get to choose what I get to do. Well, sure you can. Just go ahead and drive down the road on whatever side you want and see what happens if you choose the side that's coming at you. So there's going to be consequences to breaking rules. But in Judges it says every man did that which was right in his own eyes, his own sight. How does that affect society? I think we're seeing some of that today, right now. 762 murders in Chicago last year. 4,300 people shot. Just over the last few days, we've seen live streaming of physical and verbal abuse of another human being by other human beings in our country. Where are we that stuff's happening here in America? How can that go on at all? But here in America, we're supposed to be the land of the free and the home of the brave. Well, without a rule, without consequences, anything is possible. So how does God fit into that? What does that mean about God? God says the wages of sin is death. The punishment for sin is death. It says that. So when you sin, you're going to end up dead. And further than that, you're going to spend eternity in hell, not heaven. It's in the Bible. So there's going to be consequences to that. Well, I don't believe in God. I don't believe the Bible. Okay, fine. Don't believe the Bible. Don't believe in God. That's fine. But when you're dead, it's too late. Without God, you don't have any accountability. You can do whatever you want. And whatever you do will have repercussions. You can get away from the rules for so long, but eventually the consequences are going to come back and smack you in the face. You're going to go up against somebody who's stronger, bigger than you, or more powerful than you, and you're going to rub them the wrong way, and then you're not going to be able to rub anybody else anyway, because you're going to be rubbed out. That'll be the end of you. But as long as you're breathing, there's a chance that perhaps you can come to your senses. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me for people to think it's okay to do whatever they want. What makes sense to me is to avoid being in the doghouse. And even though that was when I was a child, there are consequences to denying what God has said we should do. So we need to stay out of the doghouse by accepting His terms. And His terms are that we're sinners, that Jesus paid the price for our sin, and by accepting that payment, we can have a home in heaven with Him forever. And then we start living for Him today. Start today. It doesn't start when you die, it starts now. I hope this has been a help to you. I've enjoyed doing them. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. If you need any material, we can get some stuff out to you. Just let us know. I'm going to provide my email in the description below. You can email me. Thank you very much, and we hope to see you again soon.